Welcome back to even more reading. Okay. Limbus, yeah, Limbus Company. There's a second one. Oh no. Well, good thing I already slotted her into the team. Do I do anything from my burn team? Not really. Okay, focusing count time. All I have to say is it's not bad so far because there's only 5 level difference. But thank God we have Mortis. We have cheesed Equilibrium. I should. That. Let's go! Here's where we actually have to start trying. Otis, please! I didn't check the unique status. Okay, that did literally just chip. When clashing with Thumbfresh, Lucio lose one. Oof. Oof. Dual escalates skill, power, and deals more damage. For damage every clash with this unit. Set a turn if it does not clash. Really? Okay, game. Fine, whatever you say. Houston, we have a problem. When in doubt, I can use evade strats. Question being is how effective would that actually end up being? Okay, he's even. So we're not really losing any clash power against them. problem is everything else. Are we really gonna need our singing team now? Alright. Didn't want to do this, but you're forcing my hand.
오늘들은 발톱이 깨지고 날개가 걸리고 살점이 뜯겨도 남은 숨 한 올까지
Personally, thinking isn't
더 싸웠어.
fully leveled, but it's fine, it's sinking.
군주가 나선 주먹으로 매만지며 탐구할 순간
You're honestly better than that slot than the rest of you. Yes, yes. It's the one team I did not level up beforehand.
유혈적 폭력 사태 발생 중. 열차 내에 남아 있는 정리 요원은 신속한 상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
Sunday.
목을 떨궈주마.
기생.
훌륭합니다. 하지만 아직 고사를 하지 않으세요.
깨달았나? 쌍화차 냄새. 여기까지 가져왔어요?
잠만. 바로 열어두겠습니다, 선배.
늙은이의 낙이 문화양이 이해 좀 해주겠나.
Perfect.
초전해.
12세기 명한다. 이 앞에 숨진대자 누구 하나 살리고 보내지 마라.
Ow. Good thing we have tank. Instant 45 SP.
열차 내 정리 요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다. 신속한 처치를 부탁드립니다.
Good for readability. Cannot be staggered for the skill. It's this skill. For every skill that hits this unit that lost clash, lose 2 final power plus -1 attack rate. Okay, so I want you. Hope I can get low enough sinking. Send it! Oh, you. Naturally. You have a higher chance. Alright. Now we send it.
흑수묘 뒷박질 중. 자! 숨통 끊기. 원더풀 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
토끼를 본다.
그간의 전투 경험이
도려내라.
자! 숨통 끊기.
적합하지 없습니다.
방금의
묘유.
움직임 두말할 것 없이 100점
길을
만점입니다. 아가씨.
이런 것쯤이야. 눈 감고도 해.
저 발긴다. 돌아한 공 속에서
완성되지 발레르만 해체가 없이 세트나 리드치 시연 완료했습니다.
Ow.
요원 여러분의 제압으로 성공적 상황 종료 확률이 약
사실-
4.188% 상승했습니다.
와.
축하드립니다.
Because against resisting convert coins. Cool. Noted. Another one of those. Send it.
깨 부숴주마. 저들도 내가 물을 싫어하듯 극도로 기피하는 것이 있었군. 입 밖으로 꺼내는 것도 조금 매섭군요.
Honestly, it might actually be worth doing that. I need coffin. I was gonna have to take over. Send.
직접 알게 하니라.
목을 떨궈주마. 편히 쉬시게.
수 없다면
제법 좋은 일격이. 저런 실력 있는 해결사가 도시에 많아져야 할 텐데 말이야. 저도 더 노력.
깨달았나?
죽이겠다고 마음 먹었다니 저렇게 손속에 자비가 없어야 한다네. 명심하겠습니다, 스승님.
The ones that don't are you three. Can't be correct. Inflict more of the departing.
초전해! 확살!
목을 떨궈주마. 아직 완성되지 못한.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
아,
여기서 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
세트마트 디체 시험 완료했습니다.
편히 쉬시게.
꽤 나쁘지 않은 공격 방식이었어.
선배는 뒷문이 있는
There we go.
저쪽에 빼앗겼어요. 이러면 포탈이 열려도
He sees the back door side of the truck. Even if the portal open, we can't.
상황은 똑같아. 저자를 처리하고 기사 양반을 데리고 본사로 가면
Doesn't change what needs to be done. We take care of him, get the bus securely, and head off to the HQ.
젠장 더 몰아붙지 않은데.
For fluff's sake! We can't even fight full out! Despite Ryoshi's assurance, the sinners did not share her confidence that no harm would come to Karon. So we are confined to fending off the animated corpses, unable to fight aggressively. Ryoshi was the only one unfazed enough to raise her sword against the assailant in this cramped battlefield.
미련한 새끼. 팔을 더 직선으로 뻗으라고. 도대체 몇 번을 말해야 알아쳐먹지?
Bothersome Hathaway, arms straight. I say, how many times? Just how many times must I repeat myself?
그거 맞았다고 엄살은. 일어나. 안 일어나? 뭘 잘했다고 누워서.
Oh, stop making a fuss. What couldn't... It couldn't hurt that much. Terrible parent. On your feet. Get your... off your ass. What made you think you deserve a break? Deserve a break.
꼴불견같이 굴지 말고 다시 검 잡아. 똑바로 구워.
Quit being...
할 수 있잖아.
Let me speak. Quit being a whiny brat and pick up the sword. Slash straight. See? That wasn't so hard, was it?
한 번만 더 엄살 부리면 그때는 머리카락을 다 뜯어버릴 거니까 똑바로 해.
If I ever hear you whine again, I'll rip your hair clean off your head. So get your act together.
너
You.
이 검술에 대해 알고 있군.
You're no stranger to the sword style.
그렇습니다. 팔레르모. 저 또한 그 검술을 배웠기에.
The Palermitan style. I have been trained as well.
팔렌치나. 매번 술에 쩔어 있는 그놈에게 배웠나?
Did you learn it from Veronica, that booze hound?
그런 저속한 단어로 그분을 욕보이지 마시게. 스승님께서 팔레르모를 전수해 주시며 당부하신 명령이 있습니다.
I must ask you not to insult her with your cruel epitaph. And the answer gives me an order when she imparted the style to me.
당신의 검술과 한없이 닮아질 때까지 단련하라.
To temper and hone until my mastery of it becomes indistinguishable from yours.
이제 제 팔레르모는 검의 집에 있던 과거의 당신과 비슷한 수준에 도달했습니다.
My swordcraft is now on par with that of your past self when you belonged to the House of the Spiders.
검술을 배워 이해하는 것도 아니고 그저 날 베껴내려 했다.
Learning this out understanding anything and only obsessively copying me.
그깟 흉내내기를 위해 시간을 할애하다니 우습지도 않아.
Wasting time over such mimicry, it's beyond ridiculous.
모방뿐이라면 검을 쥔 손목의 각도, 두 발의 간격, 검의 무게 중심, 그중 하나라도 어긋났을 때
If you're no more than a copycat than the angle of the wrist, the distance between the feet, and the balance of the sword itself. Every one of those has to be exact. Because even a single incongruity
왜 처맞을 걸 알면서도 자세가 자꾸 달라지니?
Are you actually that incompetent, or do you enjoy the beatings? Maintain your stance.
각자는 대가리 쓰지 말고 알려준 방법대로만 해. 외운 것만 빼먹지 말고 그냥 움직이라고.
Don't bother with your stupid little head to be clever and just stick to what you've been taught. Take what you memorize and move.
하루라도 빨리 네가 모든 것을 베어내는 검으로 완성되어야 나도.
The sooner you become a blade that can cut through anything, the better. Only then can I.
언제 무너질지 모르는 외줄타기 같은 검술.
We'll break your form, making your swordsmanship as precarious as a tightrope block headed straight for a fall.
너도 저기 있는 인형과 다를 게 없군.
You're no different from those wind-up dolls over there.
태엽 인형이어도 상관없습니다.
Call me a wind-up doll all you want, it doesn't matter.
당신 또한 발레도물을 제대로 기억도 구사도 하지 못.
You likewise are unable to properly wield the pantomime style.
제 필요성을 다시금 납득하고 있습니다.
Which tells me my usefulness has not yet run out, of course.
같은 자세를 1000번, 안 되면 10,000번을 반복해서라도 당신이 배운 모든 자세를 완벽히 구현할 수 있어야만.
I must be perfect in every form you have been taught, even if it means repeating the same stance 1,000, no, 10,000 times over.
당신만을 위한 완벽한 교본이 될 수 있을 테니.
If I am to be a perfectly tailored textbook for you.
내 놈 같은 애새끼 학습지 교본은 필요 없다면?
What if I say that I have no need for a childish study aids?
거절은 의미가 없습니다. 제 교본으로서의 역할은 이미 시작되었으니까요.
Your rejection is inconsequential. My role as your texter has already begun.
그렇다면 나만의 예술로.
Then will illustrate my own art for you.
형체조차 남지 않게 갈라버려야겠군.
Till you're slashed and cleaved beyond recognition.
아씨, 눈이 다시 아작난 걸 보니까 여기 맞네. 우리 티켓 있는 곳.
Ah, damn. My eyes torn up again. Yep, I landed on the right place. That is my ticket, right?
내가 말했잖니, 루치오.
I told you, Lucio.
너는 몇 년을 더 노력해도
You could spend years honing your skills.
우리 요시대 따라잡으려면 한참 남았다고.
But that won't be enough to catch up to our Ryoshu. I'm still not gonna bother trying to pronounce that. The man The man just staggered a little. His head jerking to the side from the impact of the blow.
어때? 직접 보니까 느껴지지 않니?
Isn't it obvious now that you've seen it yourself?
지금 네 수준이 얼마나
How
형편없는지.
sad and pathetic your progress is.
이래서 전쟁도 못 겪어본 것들은 한눈만 팔아도 모가지가 터져버리는 곳에서 진창 굴러봐야.
This is the problem with greenhorns who haven't had a taste of the war. They don't know what it's like to crawl through the muck and grime of the battlefield, where the slightest inattention can get your head blown clean off.
강자를 상대할 때는 힘으로 맞서지 말고 칼끝을 걸어 공격을 흘려보내라고 내가 몇 번이나 강조했잖아.
When faced with superior opponents, don't just rely on brawn, but redirect the force of their attacks to the side by locking their arc to the tip of your sword. I said this time and time again.
다수를 상대할 때는 자세를 낮추고 궤적을 가로로 크게 휘두르라고도. 내가 목이 쉬도록 말해줬는데 그걸 까먹어?
And when you're outnumbered, lower your form and draw wide arcs with your sword. Did you forget everything I drilled into to you after after shouting like I'm not even gonna attempt.
구석에서
Secure a corner.
한 놈씩 불러들이.
Face. Force them to get to you in a single file line.
위치 선정을 하라고도 했는데.
Because positioning is everything. Didn't I tell you all this before? And she's right.
우리 요시대가 하나라도 더 내가 가르친 걸 떠올리려면 교본에 하자는 없어야지.
If Ryo chooses to recall even one more lesson from me, the textbook can't afford to have any defects.
죄송합니다, 스승님.
Forgive me, master.
그래도 이거 챙기라는 명령은 잘 들었네. 아주 쓸모가 없진 않아.
But you did manage to collect this one as instructed. Maybe you'll not completely useless after all. Hatred tricked in her voice, Ryoshu hissed. The son's nurse saw there under her breath as she shifted her blade stance against the second assailant.
야, 잘 지냈어, 티켓?
How have you been doing, Ticket?
역시 못 보던 사이에 자세가 개판이 됐던데. 검을 그딴 식으로 쥐는 걸 보니 한숨도 안 나오네.
You're
바꾸려고 나한테 그렇게 참아줬었는데 기억은 나니?
Your farm really has become a wreck since you were away. Seeing that sloppy grits makes me sigh. I have had to beat that habit out of you back in the day, remember?
그래도 간만에 제외니까 기본 예의 정도는 차려줄게. 옛날처럼 뺨따기를 쳐 맞아야 정신 차릴 나이는 지났잖아.
Tisk. Still, this reunion is a long time coming. So I suppose I owe you a bit of courtesy. You're old enough now to understand what I'm saying without having to resort to the occasional backhand, are you?
티켓이라.
Ticket?
날 아직도 그렇게 부르는 걸 보아하니.
Don't attempt calling me that, huh?
내 놈도 여전히 그 구렁텅이에서 벗어나지 못했나 보군.
Clearly, you're still just a sad sack of shit stuck wallowing in the sinkhole of your own making.
네 놈? 지금 나한테 말한 거지?
You just call me a sack of shit. Bitch, you should know your place before barking at your betters. Sensing a sudden presence outside, the so-called thumb nurse fodder snatched Charon into her arm and swiftly assumed a fighting stance. Virgil! The badass!
이제 끝났네. 너희들이 원한 대로 된 거 맞지? 아, 여기저기 부서진 것 같은데.
Thanks for breaking the tension.
수리들.
이번 일에 대해서는
Still going.
전해야겠군요. 관리자 땀새.
Sigh, Manager Dante. It seems that I must apologize for what has happened today. Virgilius.
저의 개인적인 일과 과거에 다 풀어내지 못했던 것이 남아 있었던지라 생각보다 돌아오는 것이 늦었습니다.
I was stalled by my personal issues and a certain unresolved business from the past.
베르, 상처가...
Virg, you're hurt.
저들에게 입은 상처는 아니니 쓸데없는 걱정은 하지 말도록.
It's not from these assailants, so do not worry needlessly.
공교롭게도 저들과 대치하기 전에 골치 아픈 일에 휘말렸을 뿐이다.
It just so happens that I was involved in a rather troublesome matter prior to encountering them.
죄송합니다, 붉은 시선님. 제가 끝까지 지켰어요.
It's all my fault, Red Gaze. I should have protected her. So his voice trembled as he apologized profusely to Virgilius.
아니, 내가 저놈을 제대로 붙잡아두지 못했기 때문에 벌어진 일이다.
No, this happened because I couldn't stop him from going after you.
하필 팔이 잘렸나?
And of course, he had to go for your arm.
상처가 점점 벌어지고 있군. 상황이 종료되면 곧장 치료부터 받도록.
That was getting worse by the second. Go get it treated the moment we deal with this situation. Aww. I will. The two are cute. Virgilius meets the thumb's nurse father gazes head on.
엄지. 겉으로는 명예를 앞세워도 비겁한 수단 없이는 제대로 된 임무를 수행하지 못하는 손가락.
Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna. This is gonna be a long recording session. The thumb, the finger that makes up for their incompetency, with duplicity and cowardice, only to then hide it all behind the mask of honor.
본사연구소가 습격당했다는 연락을 받은 동시에 당신들이 나타났다는 건.
You appeared exactly as we received the transmission that the HQ research facility is under attack.
인질이라는 고전적인 방법을 써서라도 나를 어떻게든 묶어두겠다는 건가?
And then your purpose here must be to destroy me by any means, even if it means to resort to an old and tired method like hostage taking.
그 반응 역시 내가 제대로 찾았네.
Yes, the way you're reacting this is... Acting to this, I nailed it.
이게 당신의 케이크였어.
She's your cake.
티켓, 기억나니? 네가 교양 없이 입가에 크림을 덕지덕지 묻히면서 처먹었던 그날 내가 했던 말.
Remember ticket, remember told you when you were so immodest, when you so immodestly stuffed your that cake and scream and smeared cream all over yourself.
그 더러운 꼬라지로 내 앞에서 웃고 있으면 케이크를 바닥에 쳐박고 싶어지니까.
Sounding like an idiot in such filth makes me want to smash the cake into the floor.
케이크가 아무리 달콤하고 맛있어도 내 앞에서 안달난 티 내지 말라고.
Reading intensifies. So don't you dare let even a hint of craving for that cake while I'm looking. No matter how sweet and delicious it may be.
내가 말했잖아, 티켓.
What did I say? Take it. What did I say?
자꾸 칠 거면
You're gonna start trouble.
내가 눈치 못 채게.
You better not show it on your face.
표정 관리부터 완벽하게 하라고.
Else I'll catch on.
지랄하지 말고 똑바로 말해.
Stop fucking around and tell me straight.
한 이유가 뭐야?
Tell me where you are. Incomprehensible.
아니. 그냥 말하지 마. 계속 그렇게 입 다물고 있어 봐. 한번.
If you know what? Be like that. Keep mum and brood inside all you want. That.
직접 그 찾아서 버릴 테니까.
That incomprehensible. I'll find that incomprehensible and I'll split incomprehensible.
내가 이 눈으로 너 하나 못 막을 것 같아?
You're not getting past me. You think the size is just for show?
글쎄, 발렌치나. 네가 그 눈을 얼마나 신뢰하고 있는지는 모르겠다만.
Well, Valencia. I don't know how much confidence you're putting in that eyeball, but
반쪽짜리가 된 그 유물로는 내 시간이 그리 오래 허비되지 않을 것 같군.
I doubt you'll stall me for long with that half-functional relic of yours. Blood trickles. A trickle of blood has begun dripping down the intruder's cheek from her covered eye.
아, 이거?
This. She grinned without a care.
그래. 티켓이랑 가까워지니까 욱신거리기 시작했지.
Oh yeah, it's starting to hurt more and more the closer I got to take it.
하지만 곧 괜찮아질 거야. 티켓은 이제 여길 떠날 거거든.
Well, it's gonna get better. Ticket's about to leave this place, you see.
내 놈, 날 죽이는 게 목적이 아니군.
Shithead, you're not here to kill me, are you?
근데 이 새끼 아까부터 자꾸 건방지게 꼬박꼬박 반말을.
Shithead, rude bitch. Have you forgotten all about manners? Says them who very much does not act like the rest of the thumbs. The woman seems to have having a hard time holding her hand back from striking Ryoshu. But after a few deep breaths, she visibly relaxed and carried on.
그걸 알면 뒷문이 열리는 대로 여기서 꺼져.
Glad you finally figured out. Now fuck off as soon as the back door opens.
다른 아비들이 기다리고 있으니까 거기 가선 예의 있게 굴고.
The other nurse fathers are waiting for you there, so show them some proper manners.
아, 머릿속이 뒤죽박죽이라 바로바로 떠올리기 힘들 텐데. 기다리면서 다른 아비들에게 할 말이라도 준비하지 그러니?
Or is that Brun of you're too messed up to remember who and which it is? Why don't you take this time to think of what you're going to say to them?
잠깐만요. 그냥 보내줄 생각이라면 당장 카론 씨부터.
Hold on. If you're going to let us go, why don't you let Karan
아가리.
zip it? Some nurse father muttered viciously.
나는 버릇없이 주제도 모르는 게 끼어드는 걸 제일 싫어해.
I hate presumptuous idiots who don't know their place butting into conversations. Friends of yours, ticket?
네 친구
그렇다마.
Yeah.
그래? 뭐 그럼 다 보내도 괜찮겠네.
That's so. I suppose there ain't anything wrong with sending them all there.
먹잇감들이 알아서 날아오겠다는데 굳이 막을 이유는 없으니까.
After all, why discourage a swarm of flies from flying straight into the web we've spun? Her eyes fix instantly on Virgilius. Zumnasar slowly backed away from the back door and opened the way for us. The back door to the HQ hasn't opened yet. We have to rescue Karen first, then.
망설이지 마십시오, 단테. 당신이 수감자들을 데리고 가야 할 길은 그쪽이 맞습니다.
Do not hesitate, Dante. That is indeed the path you must bring the sinners to. Virgilius continued currently as if he was reading my mind.
오히려 당신이 저자의 뜻대로 뒷문을 통해 가는 게 카론을 위한 일일 것입니다.
In fact, you should go through the back door, like you said, if you want to help Charon.
이건 저만을 묶기 위한 상황이고 저건 당신과 4번 수감자를 부르기 위한 상황이니 말이죠.
The entire circumstance at the back door has been engineered to hold me and only me back. And what awaits beyond the door is what they have orchestrated to summon you and Sinner 4 there.
그 말대로야. 쳐놓은 거미줄에 붉은색이 걸렸다가.
Correct, I wouldn't want your dash of red.
기껏 엮어둔 그물이 다 끊어지면 곤란하지.
To snip our elaborate web to pieces.
본사까지의 포탈 전개 거의 끝났어요.
Portal connection to HQ is almost established.
그런데 이건 도대체 본사로 연결하는 보안망이 전부 뚫려 있는데.
But every firewall protecting the HQ has been bypassed. What?
보안이 무너진 뒷문을 통해 침입한 것인가?
It must be via the defenseless back door or back doors through which the intruders had broken in.
본사 연구소와 연결됐어요.
Portal connection to HQ established.
따라올 텐가?
Coming with.
파우스트가 가면 이 뒷문 조정기의 사용법을 숙지한 사람이 저밖에 남지 않아요.
If Faust goes, I'll be the only one left who knows how to operate the back door calibrator.
저는 베르길리우스님이 카론을 구출할 때까지 남겠습니다.
I'll stay behind at least until Mr. Virgilius rescues Charon.
그럼 먼저 가지.
Then, Well, go on ahead. As always, Yoshi did not prolong the conversation. She did not bother, but even impart even a quick goodbye as she walked into the shadows that waited us beyond the corridor. I gave a nod in her stead. Dante.
4번 수감자의 실은 팽팽하게 당겨져 있습니다.
The fourth string is pulled tautly.
언제 끊어져도 이상하지 않으면서 동시에 어떤 날붙이보다도 예리해 닿는 것을 끊어버릴 수 있다는 점을 명심하시길.
The is precariously close to snapping, but it is also sharper than any blade, that it might even sever all that come in contact with it. You must remember that. What kind of thread is Virgilius talking about? Snipping, severing? I wasn't yet sure of what exactly he was referring to, but it won't be severed. Not when the chains bind us together. I replied, absent-mindedly rubbing the area where the chains that connected me to the sinners had burst out of. Let's proceed, Dante. With Virgilius's words hanging heavy over us, we made our way into the back door to connect it to the HQ's research facility.
좋아. 생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐고 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
That took almost an hour. Welcome to reading. I saw the man, blah blah. Yeah. Oh goody, more reading. Lovely. I'll see you guys next time.